In this video, you will learn about the various editors of CanEasy that allow you to change the content of the database. Like creating the Can channel, you can create all the components of your own database through the context menu. So, you have a channel, an ECU, a message, a signal, and some system variables. Each component in the database has parameters that you can easily change. To select the required property value for messages and signals, you can use the drop-down list. For example, for a message there are the ID type and the message cycle time. For a signal, there are the start bit value, the bit length, the byte order, and others, shown in the list. You can change the speed parameters of the bus, using the built-in baud rate editor. This editor opens through the context menu of the Can channel. You can configure the bus speed, which is selected from the drop-down list, low speed, high speed, or an FD. You can open the transmission control editor, to change the transmission mode, via the button settings. In the message editor, you can create new messages. Messages have their own identifiers. The message length and other parameters are set independently. The transmission control editor can be also opened via the context menu of message in the database tree. In the created message, you can create new signals through the context menu or call the signal editor in the same way. The editor defines the bit structure of each signal in the message. You can set the signal bit length, start bit location, byte order, data type, and its default value. In addition, you can set up the conversion into a physical value with the parameters, factor, offset, and others. Using the value table editor, you can associate the signal values by a readable string. You can call the value table editor from the Open Signal editor or directly from the Signal context menu. All possible signal values are set in the table. The layout editor allows you to see and change the position of signals in the message bit field. You can change the position of the start bit and its byte placement via drag and drop. The value editor in CanEasy is used for both signals and variables. For example, you can open it via the context menu of a variable. In addition to the name of the variable, you can set what type of data it contains, the default value, and some other parameters. You can add your own attributes to each signal using the Item New attribute in its context menu. After adding an attribute, you can open the editor of its values, assign a name, and set the necessary parameters. Operations in the database tree, in addition to creating new messages and signals, provide for their copying and moving between tree branches. All operations are available in the database edit mode, which is set in the main menu of CanEasy. Copying signals and messages is done by drag and drop with the mouse. Moving without copying is also performed, but with the Control key. You can also copy the entire CAN channel by drag and drop it to the database. There will be a new channel with completely identical messages and signals.